Willie, obviously another Super Bowl for the Patriots. I mean, you participated in these things. Been a little while since you've been retired. Does this get old hat seeing this team in the Super Bowl?
If you're not a Patriot fan, it does. I mean, everybody I've talked to, I just left the Pro Bowl, so I was at the Pro Bowl and everybody's saying, "Oh man, who do you want to win?" Everybody's going for Philly, and I get it. They want to see a new team, but my thing is, like, if you want to see a new team, you got to be able to beat this team. You also got to tell yourself we're all witnessing history. If you're watching what's been going on for the last decade plus, we're witnessing history. To be able to go to so many Super Bowls and have an opportunity to win 6, this will probably never ever be duplicated again in football. I mean, I'm just being honest. I just don't think it'll ever happen again. So we're all a witness. We're all a part of it, and at some point, it will end.
I remember being at the Super Bowl last year, and I was talking to Chris Carter, and I asked him, is this the greatest dynasty the NFL has ever seen? And we about came to blows because, and you know how badly that would end it for me, obviously, but he was saying, like, forget it, like, no way. Did you ever see the Steelers play? How old are you? You know, questions like that. To me, I don't see how you can, like you said, this is never going to be repeated. How can you say there's another dynasty that is better than what the Pats are doing, especially if they win again?
Well, it was different eras with the Steelers, right? It was the 70s, which was a great era when they won 4. And I think, you know, when you talk millennium all the way till now, it's a couple more. And they are a great organization, great dynasty, but there's hasn't been a team, you know, unless you go back to where there were championships with Green Bay, and you go all the way back there, there hasn't been a team that's pretty much averaged the Super Bowl every 3.5 years. Like, you can't. Whether you like it or not, you got to accept, like I said, you got to accept what it is. And if they win this week, then they would be the greatest. I think already when you talk about numbers and coaching tandems and players and how many AFC titles in a row, or, you know, how many division wins, you know, in the AFC East or whatever numbers you pull up, there hasn't been a team to do that.
Brady ever going to retire?
He is going to retire, but he's going to retire his own terms. I think for some reason, I talk to him and you watch him. After all the success and accolades, he still feels like he has something to prove.
It's amazing.
And it's amazing, but it's also dangerous because he just doesn't get enough. It doesn't faze him. He doesn't look at all at anything. You know, he enjoys it when it's all said and done, but then he hits a reset button and he's ready to go again. Like, he wipes the whiteboard clean and he's ready to go again.